Hello everyone, Manathrall here, and welcome to a little bit of a promo video. Not promotion for me, like an endorse or anything like that. But if you're familiar, the Rainbow's End promotion is back. So, and shortly beforehand, I was offered the special key deal, where you get like 50% more. So we have 1,300 or 1,350 keys to go through. And of course, whenever this happens, I always freeze certain items. Now, me personally, I keep the super rares, I keep the lucky, I'll keep the prismatic, useful. There's no current prize for cosmetics because I think I have them all, and extras. I'll keep those, but then it comes to these. And in this area, I always forget what I select, but I like taking care of majority of the combat ones right off the bat because I really don't like getting those. I want to say fletching. Because you can only freeze up to 10, and that's the only problem, is you can only freeze 10 categories. Otherwise, I would freeze more of them. But yeah, I always leave agility in for Silverhawk feathers, of course. See the energy in the planks. Let's freeze the summoning plot because I don't like the spirit gem things. And we'll freeze. I wanted to say some of these up here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's freeze a defensive. There's 6. We'll freeze thieving, 7. Farming, there's 8. No, farming, do not freeze that. That reminds me, what do you guys actually freeze? I mean, I know everybody's going to have different theories on what you should and shouldn't freeze, but what, if you were in these kind of situations, what would you freeze? What categories would you freeze? I need 3 more yet. Yeah, I like that one for the energy. I like that one for fish. I like the wood cutting, well, for more logs. But I suppose I will get that because that gives the divine magic trees, and I really don't like getting those. We'll go with mining, I guess. No, because I like getting ores and bars. Oh boy. I'm actually not entirely sure what to freeze yet. I need 2 more categories I can freeze to help reduce my risk. Although I could freeze prismatic items. That'll actually help me a little bit. I like the extras. Think I will go with rune crafting. I can't think of any that would be good. So, okay, we're going to be using 10 freezes per thing. Now, I already have the ×2 multiplier unlocked from just regular daily logins. So I will say this video is going to be a long one, but I am going to be keeping everything here. And just to be sure, I want to see... Oh, not a withdrawal. I want to examine my money pouch. This way we know right offhand how much money I actually have. And we're going to pull up the notepad in this game. This way, I'm going to keep track of exactly everything I gain, so you guys can see just how much and what this will actually offer. If you guys are curious about actually doing something like this yourselves, you guys will be able to, and you'll see what the perks are of doing so. Take advantage of the key offers when they do come up. Okay, so everything is still, yep, everything is still frozen. So cancel. Here we go. And I'm going to let it go, let you guys see as I go through. This way you guys can see. I already have a rainbow bow token. So right there, another multiplier. Another multiplier. So I'm already up to ×4. Now keep in mind, I'm going to backpack most things. Except for... Well, yeah, I want to pretty much backpack everything. Because I want you guys... Ooh, 2 times lucky chaotic crossbows. That one I want to cash out. See, this is where the money will get involved with that. So right there was 1 mil of just pure straight up cash. Now see, these are the ones I hate. I hate the combat training dummies. But you know what? I know some people do like them, and I'll set them up some point. I did not realize they actually went straight into my inventory, non-stacked. Another multiplier, so now up to 5 times the capability. Okay, the skilling packs and the training dummies, those will get banked. Because this way, I can just go in and not have to worry about that. Matter of fact, I just thought of something. And we're going to make a small little bank trip here and go to my bank. The nice thing about this is it's going to really boost money. Okay, so skilling packs. I know I have a lot of items in my bank. I really got to go through it. Okay, so we have... Alright, I'm just going to open these 3. This way I know exactly how many are in here. Okay, so I do have some... Oh, wow. Right there they are. I had, 4? So we're going to withdraw them all, except the 4. And we'll have this here, this way we know. And this was actually supposed to go in my inventory. Okay, we're going to take all dummies. And we're going to make them all magic. Oh my goodness, I have to do it for each one. I really wish I didn't have to. But this way you guys can see what I actually did gain from this versus what is just, could have possibly have been sitting in my inventory from beforehand. I want you guys to be able to see the full experience of this many keys, and then you guys can decide if keys are actually worth it in large quantities, in any quantity, and you'll be able to see if it actually does provide a large or, well, it depends on how you want to look at unfair advantages with MTX transactions. Not too often I ever go out and do this, but very rarely there is an occasion I will. And usually I'll save them for an event just like this to really maximize my profits from it. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, let's open up all my portable skilling packs. Take all portable forges. I like the forges. And while I'm at it, we're going to take out all my protein packs. We're going to just go ahead and take all of these things out. Okay, so that actually should be it as far as protein stuff goes. I always take the cogs. I know some people say that'd be pointless, but you know what? My dungeoneering is not 90, well, my invention is not 99, so I would rather have the cogs. Okay, and right now the rainbow bow is about 1 mil, give or take, because you don't know for sure if it's actually going to sell for what its currently examined worth is. Okay, let's get back into this. I'm getting a lot of XP, that is for sure. So far, a lot of springs. The nice thing is there's not a whole lot of... ooh, okay, this is right there. See, now I'll be able to actually be able to tell what I got from that. Whereas before, I wouldn't have been able to tell at all. I think those all stack, so I'm going to let that go right in. Divine Rocktail, I'm going to be cashing those out. I forget, I think there might be a reason why I didn't want to do that, but a little late for that. Alright, we're now up to possibility of 6 times. Which, 6 times on a prize is pretty dang good. Especially if you... We now have 7 times unlocked, and I'm hardly into this at all. Hopefully I don't run out of room in my inventory by the time I am done. Otherwise that could create a little bit of an issue. Alright, it looks like the parasol is probably going to be the rare one. Dungeoneering tokens, I probably actually should deposit those, but for now they're not causing much of an issue. Okay, there's skilling packs. Torstal seeds, Torstal seeds, jeez. Alright, so basically anything, like I said, anything that can stack will stay. Cash bags are in here. Did not think they would be, but they are actually in here. I am getting a lot of springs already. I mean, that's good, but I don't really need springs. Okay, cash out. As you guys know, I don't really use the divine locations. I know some people do, but that's not me. Wow. This is definitely going to be getting me a lot of bonus XP. I don't know if I'll ever need all of this. Whew, look at all that for Slayer. Okay, there's a cash out. Oh boy. 5 times Torstal seeds. Whoa, 160k. I know it's not much, but on the grand scale, considering I have a lot to go through yet, that is a lot of cash. 200k. Couple more rainbow. I don't mind that one bit. Yeah, I'm probably not actually going to be able to keep everything in my backpack. Oops. We are just going to take those and disassemble them. That was my bad. Okay. I don't know. Ooh, 7 times. I'm definitely going to have a lot of Torstal seeds. That is for certain already. Alright. Ah, crap. Okay, so my backpack is currently full, so I'm going to have to empty this out. And while I'm out... Okay, this is a medium one. So I'm going to take care of all these while I have it open. Where's it at? There we go. Okay, it was a medium. Medium is the one I got, so we'll take this, we'll drag this down here. There we go. I thought I was getting a ton of Dungeoneering tokens, but it's just like, oh yeah, that's right. It's telling me my total quantity of how many I have. Not how much I'm getting for it on the right. On the left, yes, that's how much I'm getting. Okay, let's get back into this again. Backpack. See, there's a lot of protein stuff I can get, but... Aha, see? I can bank those, and I don't have to worry about them. I mean, I could do it for all items, but at the same time... Well, I didn't clear it out yet, so... These I'm not going to worry about too much because they're not really worth much, and I don't use them, so I'm going to be cashing those out. I know some people are like... because they're actually really good items. It's just I have no use for them because I have a ton of them and I'm rarely on this account. So far we have a good amount of stuff gained, but just to give you an idea of how rare that parasol is, if you think about it, I haven't gained a single one of those parasols. And I've used almost 200 keys already. So that's gotta say something for the rarity and the value of those. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I might turn my mic off here a sec. Okay, it should be good now. Let me get a drink here. Oh yeah, I don't know what the heck that was about. Yeah, when you think about it, the rarity of that has got to be huge because I've gone through quite a few keys already and I haven't seen it. And I've only actually seen one purple, and that was that Lucky Chaotic. Now, I like the Chaotix. I like getting purples for money. I have no problem with that. But at the same time, I want the purples to be worth it. More rainbow bows. I want to do something else too with this. I want to let you guys know, well, I want to let you guys tell me what you would like to see from all of the items gained from this. If you'd rather, you know, if you guys don't have any interest in any of these items or anything like that, or if you're not worried about a drop party or anything like that, just let me know. Now, do keep in mind all the bonus XP. I can't do anything with you guys with that one. But all the items, I can do stuff for you guys. So if you guys want some of these items, or if you guys just want me to sell it out and then use that for my character, by all means, that's fantastic as well. So just let me know what you guys want to see with the total profits from this by the end of it. Well, within a few days, and then I'll go from there, either organizing an event or start and selling the items. Ooh, magic notepaper. I love magic notepaper. Okay, so I gotta clear out room again here. This is going to be a long process because my backpack is getting really, really full. every time I get some coins now, it's going to do this. So it's going to be, oh, wrong thing. It's going to be a little bit of a problem. That's just assuming that I gain actual cash. Well, the cash bags. And so far, ooh, I like all that Incan energy. Alright, I already have magic logs. Yeah, we're really getting a lot of the bonus XP. Now, I could have tried to keep track of the bonus XP for you guys. But it's a little late for that, for starters. But that would have been a lot of figuring, and that would have made this video way longer than it needed to be for you guys. And I don't want to do that on your guys' sake. Well, I don't want to make this video longer just because of looking after bonus XP. Skill dummies, I am going to just cash them out. I have a total of 0 interest in skilling dummies. Alright. We are nearly 300 keys down. We're a little over 300 keys down. And now I gotta make some room here somehow with something. I already know I have incandescent energy. I already know I have... Oof. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Well, you know what? We won't keep track of the protean. Now, stuff I don't have is the stuff that will just kind of, see, I have a lot of gold. Oof. Okay, springs, apparently I don't have any already deposited. Okay, those apparently I do. Yeah, ooh, wow, I have 20 of them already. Yeah, that one gold ore. Yeah, I need that to be, what? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I lost the gold ore. There it is. What's that? Oh. Okay. So, I think I probably have about every single one of these items already in stock. Which means this is going to create a little bit more of a problem than I had initially thought of. So, we will continue on for now. I only have 2 spots again. Hopefully, that'll be good enough for the rest of this. And stuff I know for sure that I don't currently have goes automatically into the bank. And we will just let that go as it is. So far, we should be okay for a while. Magic note paper. Always love that for Slayer tasks. Reason being is because I like collecting all my drops that I possibly can. Because at some point, I am probably going to get back into this account pretty hard. And once I do, oh my goodness, am I going to have... But I already had a ton of bonus XP to start out. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Okay. Large cash bag. It would have been nice to get a multiple... Ah, crap. Large cash bag was almost 1 mil. Just shy of 1 mil for a large cash bag. That is pretty dang good. More adamant rock locations. Tons of torsals. As you guys see, I have over almost 300 torsal seeds already. and I'm not even halfway through my keys. And I gained about 3 mil, I think, already, just within cash prizes, so that's pretty good. Of course, you know, the bonus XP is just through the roof. More room bars, it's excellent. Okay, we're full again. Okay, there's dummies. I don't use them. Bank that. Sorry if I'm a little bit distracted there. Bunch of locations, or stars and locations is pretty much what I'm primarily getting. Oof. Okay, I don't have enough room, so I am going to have to deposit this. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to withdraw all the items I have here. I hate to do it like this, but I'm going to have to. Because I need to be able to find out exactly what I'm getting and how much of it I'm getting. I actually don't have any torsal seeds. That's actually kind of a shocker. Okay, well, you know what? You guys are watching the video, so I'm just going to deposit everything because you know what? You guys are going to be able to see all the items I'm getting from this anyway, so why, you know, why keep stopping every few seconds to make you guys wait? I can just burn through all these tickets, all these keys. You guys will be able to see what I'm getting. Whoops, I gotta stop doing that. I'm trying to speed run through this because I don't want to make this too long of a video for you guys. It's already been about a half hour. Does not feel like it's been a half hour. But I did warn you guys in advance this was going to be a longer video because there's a lot of keys to go through. And it's a lot of XP. A lot. This is primarily, mostly XP. There is a few times I'm getting some items, but it's mostly all XP. But as you guys can see, I used, what? Quite a bit of keys. And I have no sign of, well, for starters, hardly any purples. But mostly, no sign of the parasol. Which is something I'm sure you guys are kind of curious to see just how many of these I can go through before I can actually get a parasol. And it's not to say that, you know, you guys will never get one. If you do this, you could get one in one key, you know. For me, it just... Ooh, 7 times chaotic mole. 3.5 mil. See, anything that's big, cash out like that, you guys get to see that because I really stopped for that. I might fast forward through a lot of this just to the key points, so this video might not be out exactly anytime soon during the promotion. But you guys will definitely be able to see shortly after or close to what it's like to go through this many tickets, if it's keys, if it's worth it, or if it's not worth it. odds are I'm probably going to fast forward through a lot of this. This way you guys don't have to sit through all of these keys. Or I can do this, make a long video, and then if you guys want to see a shorter version, you just let me know. And I can make a shorter version for you guys, and then we'll go from there. What I'll do is I'll just, you know, keep maybe the highlights of it in, so you guys can see like the purples or maybe any major items. So far I didn't get too many purples, and we are just about halfway through. Got a lot of items though, I will say that. A lot of bonus XP though. So many keys. I did not realize how many keys this was until I started going through all these keys. Just think if I just did this and cashed out every single time, about how much money that would actually accumulate for this many keys. I'm actually very curious now. Probably would, yeah, it'd be quite a bit. Now, of course, you can't cash out on the cash value items, but wow, and stuff like that you don't want to cash out on because the cash out value is a 0. Forgot, every now and then I gotta do that. I gotta turn the camera just because the game doesn't like it when you sit still for too long. Yeah, I could always do that sometime too. If you guys wanted to see, like during one of these big events, if I have keys, you know, you guys can let me know in advance. If you want to see a pure cash out option, the only exception would be is if the cash out value is 0. If cash out value is 0, I would not cash it out, because that would just be an absolute waste. Basically, I'd be weighing how much something's actually worth versus how much I'm getting from the cash out value. That's what it would be broken down into. So like the Divine Rock Tails, but Magic Note Paper is worth 0 in there, but it's worth a lot more individual sale. So, if anybody needs Torstal Seeds, I can keep you supplied for a while. At Rainbow Amulet tokens, so if anybody needs those, I can give you some of those. I didn't realize they were back in. So that means Rainbow Cape should be in as well, and I have not seen that either. And I have consumed a lot of keys. I have used just about half. Just about half of my keys have been used. And as you guys have seen, I have not seen the Rainbow Cape or Parasol. Look at all this. I have tons of room bars again. Magic logs out the yin yang. I have no idea when I'll ever use all this bonus XP. If I could give it to you guys, I would. This is a lot. More cash bags. Seven large lambs, that's pretty good. Too bad the Oddment event wasn't going on at the same time as this, because oh my goodness, would that be an insane amount of oddments. Alright. Good news, guys, is we are about halfway through all of this. The bad news is there's still a lot to go yet. So far, though, as you can see, certain events like this one can be amulet token. How much is the amulet token currently worth? About 40k each. They've been really dropping badly. They really did not hold their value because they keep holding this event. You would think they wouldn't because they're introducing discontinued items through this that are tradable. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are strongly against it, so I'm surprised they're actually doing that. Items that are in the game and that you can obtain, that's one thing. And if it was extremely hard to obtain, I think that would be a problem too. But the Protean stuff, this is the only way to obtain Protean, so... Well, it's actually the only way to obtain some of these items in general. Oops. Oh well. We'll just have to bank that. Too bad you couldn't automatically get the cash out of the bags. That should be one more feature. There should be an auto open for those kind of things in the dungeoneering tokens. That would make this go a lot more smoothly. So we're at a little under 600 to go. But as you can see, we do have, well, we have a ton of bonus XP that has been accumulated. Oh man. More brilliant things. Gold ore, potions. Okay, before this tells me I need to get more room again, let's deposit and get these cash bags open and get back into this. Now I'm going to be running out of Heart of Ice before I get to the end of that. That's one thing I did notice a while. Oh, okay, well that's actually a useful item. The Spirit of Battle, what that does is reset your mask after it transforms, so you can go back and it'll be good as new. You don't have all the perks you used to, but it's worth it for the extra drops. Oh, whoa. Wow, that's a lot of Protean traps. 2,000 of them that way. But at least we got to see another purple. It took a while, but we seen another purple. Okay. Six times. Really going through the XP on this there too. Not just bonus XP, but XP in general. All the rock tails. The crushed nest. Yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do with the items that were obtained. We can either hold a drop party, or I can sell them off, and I'll do a little bit of a giveaway around the holidays like I did last year. with bonds. So do keep that in mind if you guys would rather me sell this stuff off and, you know, get money for the giveaway for Thanksgiving and Christmas with getting bonds. Depends on how much money's in my guys' account. I might actually do something else. So do let me know what you guys would like to see, because I have no problem doing that. Why do I keep collecting these now again? Ooh, 5 times magic sapling. Okay. Less than 500 to go. On the grand scale of what we started with, it's nothing. But compared to, you know, how many that actually is, it's a lot. But we didn't see a whole lot of purples. I will say that so far. Purples have just not been in it for us today. Which is a little bit disappointing. But on the grand scale, not so bad, I guess. I did get, what, 7 mil already in cash outs and purples. So, I mean, I can't complain. Oops. Well, those will just be disassembled. More rainbow amulets. So as you can see, the rainbow amulet still seems to be the most common one. And the rainbow bow is actually a little bit more rare than I thought it was going to be. So that's actually something I wasn't expecting, because I did get a lot of them in the beginning. I don't know why I collected those crates. There's certain things I don't understand why I do what I do. Okay. We're definitely going to be making bank off of this, though. Okay. You need to make room again. Disassemble those. They don't really get you anything worthwhile for disassembling them, but at least they're out of my inventory space. Okay. And yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of clicking through all these keys. I'm going to be honest. It's getting rather annoying. This is a lot of keys. This is too many keys. For what you get out of it, it is too many keys. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you guys... I know I said this before, but let me know what you guys think about if down the road I ever get keys again like this. What you guys would think about a pure cash out option unless the cash out value is less than... Oh, if it's 0 or if it's less than what it's actually worth. For an example, the skilling packs. If you open those up, you'll get more than... Well, for instance, 12. Well, that one would be a bad example. Proteans would be obviously cashed out because they hold no trade value. There we go. Yeah, the trade value. If the trade value is worth way more than the actual cash out is, we'll go that route. Because it'd be basically all the XP items would be cashed out. So all the lamps, all the stars. I don't think there's much of anything else. Because, I mean, yeah, the Protean packs, they would definitely be cashed out. Ooh, this is a lot of items. Those definitely get cashed out. Problem is, we're running up on a factor of we are soon out of the Hearts of Ice, which kind of bites, because I am yet to get a cape or parasol, and it doesn't take much to go through the Hearts of Ice. Usually you'll have more. Dang it. Usually you get more Hearts of Ice than you do actual keys, but since it was at promotion, I ended up getting more keys than I did hearts. Ooh, look at all those. See, that would be cash. That actually wouldn't be cashed out, because 6 times that you can get more than that just within one of those. So that would be a horrible way to do it. So never cash out a skilling pack like that. You'll actually be basically giving away money. The skilling packs I really got to stop doing that with. Okay, we have just about 300 keys to go. Hardly any purples. And there's a few. But for how many keys, you think there would be a lot more purples. And absolutely 0 parasols. I really thought it would have had 1 by now. Just 1. But for those who do get it, that does go to show you just how rare they are. I know I said that earlier in the video, but now that we're getting down, we've used over 1,000 keys. Now you can really see just how rare they actually are. If I get to the very bottom, use up all my keys, and I don't get a single one, then they are extremely rare, or I have an extremely bad RNG with this. More rainbow amulets. Those aren't necessarily bad. I mean, they're not necessarily good, but at least there's something. I would like to see at least 1 more purple, though. Why did I just cash that out? Well, keep it. Alright. Disassemble those. I know I don't really get anything for it, but hey. Oh, ethereal components, that's true. That's one way of getting those, I guess. Okay. Some coal, that ain't bad. It ain't gonna be great for down the road, but it ain't that bad. Because if they do what they're planning for the mining and smithing rework, that stuff's gonna be about useless. Oh my goodness, all the XP! Magic logs, magic notepaper. And just to give you an idea how much each magic notepaper is worth, it is worth almost 2k a piece. So that is quite substantial. I think in this event, it's very good if you want XP or if you need XP. Divine Boxer. Oh, I am out of... Everything was unfrozen. because I don't have enough Heart of Ice anymore. So now I have to keep even more attention drawn to what I'm actually getting. That's another thing. If you guys ever want to see me do one of these with purely no, and I mean no Hearts of Ice used, let me know. If you want to see certain categories frozen, let me know. Obviously certain ones won't get frozen, like the lucky ones. For me, agility, because, well, the Silverhawk boots. I am actually very shocked, though. We have less than 200 to go. Very rarely seen a purple. And we have not seen the cape or parasol at all yet. Seen plenty of the amulets. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of nice, but really was hoping to see parasols, capes, at least one of each. A lot of Silverhawk feathers, though, we'll say that. Did get a lot of those. And we're coming up to the end here, actually. About 150 keys. Yeah, this is going to be one long episode. So if you guys do want to see a summarized version, let me know. If you guys want to just, troop through all this and watch the whole thing, it's fantastic. If you just want to skip from one point to the next, understandable. But if you're very curious to see exactly a little bit of lag, made me end up claiming that. But if you're very curious to see just exactly, what was all gained throughout the whole thing of this, I would suggest watching the whole thing. Other than a couple little hiccups about inventory space and backpack space, it's been pretty steady. And a few of those. And oh my goodness, Torsals. I know Torsals are used for the overload potions, but I don't need that many Torsal seeds. Maybe it's a sign I need to get back into this account and play it more often. Use some of this stuff up. Spirit of Diamonds, cash out. Well, hate to say it, but I don't think I'm going to be seeing any more purples. So we have less than 100 keys to go. And yeah, it has definitely been one major boon to my XP and bonus XP, which whenever Vic comes back, guess what I'm going to have for him? A lot of bonus XP. Okay, let's get rid of those. Maybe I'll get lucky and get another ethereal. Nope, no ethereal components. Okay. Large lamp. Let's see what's next. Some more lamps. Yeah, if Vic comes back, I'll have plenty of bonus XP to be able to give whatever I want. Those Wicked Hood teleports, I really don't need that. Wow. Well, haha. Okay, for some reason one cashed out and one went into there. Oh, that's right, because you can't actually have more than one. Because those items you can actually reclaim them from the Yango. So that's actually something important to try to keep in mind. If you do claim them, that'll actually help take away from the purple slot items. It's actually something very good to keep in mind now. I did not think of that beforehand, and I kind of wish I would have. Because now you won't have duplicates of all of the lucky items. Because you can just go to Diango, claim them back, and you'll have them back. Also, I'm going to see about trying to disassemble one to see what happens with that. We're just about done. Only 20 keys to go. But in this whole time, not a single cape and not a single parasol. And if this is corresponding of different days, like the parasol's out one day and then the bow's out a different day, that is going to suck so bad. Low key. Okay, I'm going to claim this because there's 6 of them. I'm still going to get 2.5 mil. Yep, 2.5 mil. And I got a lucky Gown of Subjugation. There we go. So, let us see exactly what this and this look like. This way you guys can see for yourselves if it's worth. That actually shield looks rather cool. Okay, we'll clear the customization. It's actually more of a lighter gray, so it's actually not as dark. It's more shadowy. So if those kind of designs are your thing, by all means, there you go. That's what they look like. And actually the shield, you can get a full view of it right on my guy's back. The shield, actually, I'm kind of glad I have it. Now, I want to try disassembling that. I didn't think that lucky items could be disassembled, but I wanted to be sure. So that is it for this video. 1,350 keys gone through. Not a single parasol and not a single cape. However, we did make, well, let me see here. We did make 11 mil in cash, and we have 12 of those, a few accidental claim items. Now there's certain things I'm not worried about, like the magic notepaper, because I actually use those. And 39 of the portable skilling packs. That is a lot of skilling packs. And all these magic saplings. If you don't need farming XP, try to salvage the seeds. Because if you're lucky, like I've been so far, you'll get a lot of the seeds back, which will really help your profits. Because right there I just got 12 magic seeds out of that for 112k a piece, where if I would have cashed them out, I would have got significantly a lot less. Okay, see, there's all that, and then I got dragon bones, I got rune bars, I got attack potions, soft clay. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see out of the items that were collected from this. Obviously, there's some items I don't exactly know, but let me know what you guys would like to see. Of course, any items that were gamed, I'll go through and put them in, even if it's been from previous collections, like all the Rocktail, all the Raw Rocktail. I think I gained at least 1,000 from that Rocktail. I gained a lot of magic note paper. But so let me know what you guys want to see. We'll take it from there, and we'll go through and do a little bit of either a giveaway, or I'll just sell these items, and later on we will be doing a big giveaway for bonds. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later guys.